This is a lesson to everyone watching. When police show up at your door, do not open the door. No warrant, no proof, no crime. And yet, they forced their way in, accused the wrong woman, and even went through her mailbox, all caught on camera. She said she wasn't Yvette Walker. They didn't listen. This needs to go viral because what you're about to see isn't just wrong, it's a warning. It begins like any other knock at the door, but what follows is a nightmare. A woman answers, only to be met by an officer claiming she's someone named Yvette Walker. She calmly tells him she's not that person. She repeats it again and again, but the officer doesn't listen. He insists she matches the description. Same height, same building. No confirmation, no warrant. Just a name someone dropped in custody, and that's all it took. She refuses to open the door fully. She knows her rights. She hasn't committed a crime. But instead of respecting that, the officer puts his foot inside her doorway, tries to enter without permission, and even goes through her private mailbox. All of it caught on her front door camera. She demands a supervisor. She calls 911. She pleads with him to back away, but he stands firm, accusing her of resisting, threatening handcuffs, and continuing to press forward despite her clear and repeated denial. I am not Yvette Walker. As the situation escalates, neighbors begin gathering. A supervisor eventually arrives, but he brings backup with him, making the entire situation even more chaotic, intimidating, and unnecessary. Watch the full video and see for yourself. Share your opinion in the comments.
Hi, how you doing? I'm sorry to bother you. Is Yvette work here? Yvette?
No.
Does she live here?
No, I'm sorry.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, Yvette has a warrant for arrest. We need to speak to her real quick and let her know where to turn herself in at.
Oh, okay. She doesn't live here.
No?
No.
Do you have any ID on you by chance?
I'm sorry?
Do you have any ID on you by chance?
No.
No?
No.
You're not Yvette Walker?
No, I'm not.
Can we confirm that? Because here's your address.
I'm sorry?
Sharp Neck, right?
I'm not Yvette Walker.
Any way you can prove that to me? Because same build, same height, same build, same height, same weight.
I'm not Yvette Walker.
Do you have my ID though?
No.
I see it, please.
No, I don't have any ID, sir.
Yeah, can I see your ID, please?
No. I'm sorry.
Miss Walker, right? Your last name's Walker, right? Your last name's Walker?
No.
No. Mainly just should have Walker on it.
You can have a good day.
No, actually, no. See.
Excuse me.
No, see, you have a warrant. There's a warrant for arrest.
I'm
And
not Yvette Walker, sir. Why are you trying to enter in my home?
okay, I'm not trying to enter. I'm trying to
I'm
speak
sorry.
to you. No, see, you have a warrant. There's a warrant for arrest.
I'm
And
not Yvette Walker, sir. Why
Okay.
are you trying to enter in my home?
okay, I'm not trying to enter. I'm trying to
I'm
speak
sorry,
to you.
what's your name? Your badge
Officer
number?
Mully,
That's
7631.
okay. Let me call somebody.
Absolutely.
Because, excuse me,
No,
I
ma'am.
can't help you.
Ma'am, you very well be Yvette Walker. We need to see ID.
Sir, I'm not Yvette Walker.
Okay. Well, I need ID
Leave
to
me
prove that,
alone.
please.
And what are you trying to break into my house for?
No one's breaking into your house, ma'am.
You
I'm
are.
not-
You have
I'm telling you to
your
close the
foot in
door,
doorway.
Because
You have your
again,
foot in the doorway,
yes,
sir.
yes.
What is wrong? What's the problem?
because Yvette Walker has a
Why are you
warrant
trying-
for arrest.
I'm not Yvette Walker, sir.
Okay.
I'm not Yvette Walker. So please,
Again, you need to prove it to me.
please, can you excuse yourself?
Actually, no.
Because you're trying to break into my
No,
home.
I'm not. You put your ID on your phone?
My dad, and he's a federal officer.
Okay.
So please remove yourself.
Absolutely
I'm
not.
not Yvette Walker.
Okay, all you need to prove that, please. Actually, no, ma'am.
You are.
This address
You
is
still-
this address is listed for the warrant for Yvette Walker.
But this is not Yvette Walker.
Okay.
Yvette Walker does not live here, sir.
Lives on here?
Can you get out of my mail? Now you disturbing my mail. Excuse me. This man is. You on a ring camera and you're going through my mail. Stop it.
I'm not lying, anything, ma'am.
Yes, you are.
Actually, I'm not.
You are in violation. Excuse me, sir. Can you call your chief or commander, please? Because you're in violation.
No, I'm not.
You are. You're crossing my doorway. You're going through my mail. You're out of pocket.
You already showed me your mail.
No, you went through my mail on your own.
No, you showed me the
can't
mail.
No, you went through my mailbox and
You
it's on
already
the
showed me
camera.
it.
It's on the
Because
camera.
you already showed me the
You're
mail.
gonna get in trouble.
Miss Walker.
Hello? Excuse me, can I have a chief or a supervisor out here? Officer with badge number 7631 is trying to break into my house. He just went through my mailbox. Oh, yes, this officer, he is breaking into my
No one's
house.
breaking your house, man.
And he's going into my mailbox. And it's all on camera. Yes, he
No,
is. His name is Mommy, MOMME, badge number 7631. I just told him my dad is a federal officer. Street. He keeps trying to break into my house. He's trying to identify me as somebody else when I told him that that is not my name and I'm not the person that he is looking for. Now he has his foot inside of my door and I asked him to please stop. And I said, I cannot help you or assist you in any kind of way. He just went into my mailbox and it's all on camera. 7631.
Yes, ma'am.
He's still here. He has his foot in my doorway. I never invited him in.
No.
He tried to identify me, and I told him I'm not the person that he is looking for. He then proceeded to go into my mailbox after he put his foot into my doorway. He's looking for someone that is not me. And as I said, sir, I'm sorry. Please hurry up, because he still has his foot in my doorway. And he's violating my rights. And I said, I'm sorry, sir, I cannot help you. And he proceeded to still step in, and he won't move. Please hurry up. No, sir, excuse yourself. Please.
Absolutely not.
Please excuse
The supervisor's
yourself.
in the way.
Great, but you can wait out there.
Absolutely
I did
not.
Nothing wrong, sir. Please remove yourself.
No, again,
Can you
ma'am.
please talk to your partner? Because he knows he's wrong.
Our
The
supervisor's
next
on
thing
the
I'm
way.
doing is calling my lawyer.
Yeah, go right ahead, ma'am.
I am going to call my lawyer.
Ma'am.
I'm calling my lawyer because you're still going.
Okay.
And this is all being recorded. Please stop. Excuse me, sir.
Do you mind speaking to me for a second?
No, can you tell him to please remove
No,
himself?
ma'am.
Can you please just tell him to calm down and remove himself, because he's wrong.
Can I have a conversation with you?
That's fine, but can you tell him to remove himself, please?
We need to verify that
That's
you are
fine,
not.
but it's
But
not
we
fine at this point, because look at what he's doing. And
No,
he's know that he's wrong.
So I'll tell you. Listen,
I'm listening.
Once you open the door,
I didn't open
Right.
the door to invite him
Okay.
in. I never
Okay.
opened the door. I answered my
Okay.
doorbell. I never
once-
stepped foot out here or
once-
anything.
okay, once we have a visual of you, we
I'm
cannot.
not Yvette Walker.
Once we have a
I'm
visual
not
of you,
Yvette Walker.
Okay,
and
if you
I
just-
made that very
if you
clear.
show me-
no, because you haven't verified
sir, I
that.
want you
Man.
to remove yourself from in front of my
Absolutely
door.
not.
Listen, if you can verify that you
No,
are
I
not
don't have
Yvette
to
Walker,
verify anything for you.
yes you
I
do.
not.
Yes you do,
I
man.
do not. I'm not under
Yes, you do, because-
investigation.
yes,
I'm
you-
not the person that
Okay,
you are
yes, you
looking
are
for.
now.
No, I'm not.
Because you match the description of who
listen, I don't match the
is.
description.
Yes, you
I
do.
don't match the description. There's a lot of dark-skinned
Man,
black
how you
people
gonna tell me
walking
how to do my
around.
job?
He just told me that I'm tall and fit the position.
No, I didn't say tall.
Yes, you did.
I said you're about the
Yes,
same
you
height,
did.
same height and weight.
Once you open the door,
Excuse me, I did not open the door to
Yeah,
invite him
no,
in.
okay,
I answered the
telling
door.
you,
It's a difference.
stop raising your voice to me. You're not going to
It's
talk
not-
to me like that. In a
Okay,
second,
well,
you're
then
going to go in
let you wait
handcuffs.
for your
In a
supervisor.
second, you're going to go in handcuffs. Yeah, you are going to go in
I didn't do
handcuffs.
anything wrong, and I didn't
Okay.
break any laws, sir.
Yes, okay, yes,
I'm
you.
gonna call my dad.
This is a lawful
This is
detention,
terrible. This
okay?
is terrible. Y'all know y'all out of pocket.
No, we're not. Our supervisor's on the way, and
I'm gonna call
once he
him.
gets here, we'll
Call
figure
your
it
dad.
out.
What your dad's been away to work?
Excuse
What
me.
branch he's working, man?
Doesn't matter.
What
You're
are-
gonna
what
find
branch?
out. You're gonna find out.
Okay.
You're gonna find out.
Stay in,
Come on,
pup.
Teddy. Can't believe you want to disturb me like that. That's terrible.
No, ma'am, we're just trying to verify who you are, and then
And
we're
I
on our way.
just told you, I'm not
If you
the
showed
person
us,
that you are
if you
looking
show us
for.
ID and you're not
Sir,
the Yvette
you
Walker,
are
we'll be on our way.
violation. You're still in my house, and you have no right to be in here.
Ma'am, I have the right to
You have
verify
no
who
right
you are.
to be- You have no right to be inside
Ma'am.
my home, sir.
Hi, I'm the supervisor, Sergeant Kachi, badge 320. No, unfortunately, this.
Okay, I'm gonna call 911 again.
Okay, all right, let's go. Come on.
Wait a minute, what are you doing, sir?
Ma'am,
Excuse me,
get back.
what are you doing? I'm not. What are you doing? I'm not the person that you. Come here. You didn't start
Come here. Answer the door.
No, I'm not the person that you were looking for.
Again,
What are you doing?
Who are you?
I'm not the person
This
you're looking for. Why are you taking it?
This
Call
is
911, Michelle. Call 911. Call 911, please. Call 911, please. Hurry up. Next story. Call 911. Call 911. Why are y'all doing this? No. Call 911. Please call 911. Please. You are putting my risk.
I live next door. They just came over to our house.
That's it here.
That's there. That's
Can you please they knocked on my door and accused me of being somebody that they're looking for. I didn't break any laws. I did not break any laws. You are
Oh, she did request a female officer. Yeah, I think they had the wrong information and they came in. It sounds like they busted in her house and threw her on the floor. And that is not who they're looking for. And they did this I thought one of the kids were outside her with the screaming, and I called down to James, like, James, what's going on? Because he lives right next door, and he was like, there's police cars out front, because I was in the back of the house. And I told Kathy, and Kathy came down.
Despite repeated denials and proof that she was not a vet walker, the woman was nearly detained inside her own home. The officer placed his foot in her doorway, went through her mailbox, and refused to back off, all without a warrant. After neighbors intervened and a supervisor finally arrived, the officers backed down. No arrest was made. The woman was not charged, but the damage, fear, and rights violations were already done, and it was all caught on camera. It's a free country, but you still have to ID. That's the line the officer throws out while detaining a man with no crime, no warrant, and no reasonable suspicion. What's your reasonable suspicion? That's the question this man keeps asking. Calm, repeated, legal. But instead of answers, he gets detained with no crime and no clear explanation. This traffic stop in Texas starts with a familiar line. It's an immigration inspection, but there's no checkpoint, no border crossing. Just one man driving his car suddenly pulled over and detained without a single crime committed. He asks a simple question again and again. What's your reasonable suspicion? But the officer dodges. He repeats the same vague phrase. He refuses to state what crime is suspected. Instead, he demands access to the trunk, threatens detention, and tells the driver to just stand by. The driver stays calm. He asserts his rights. He refuses to consent, and he demands a supervisor because he knows what's happening is not routine. The officer even admits it's a free country, but still refuses to let the man go. Watch the full video and learn how to handle law enforcement at an immigration checkpoint. Share your opinion in the comments.
Hello, sir. It's gonna be an immigration inspection. Viene solo, sir.
It's gonna be what? I'm sorry?
This is an immigration inspection. I was gonna say, is there anybody else with you?
You have reasonable suspicion to pull me over?
It's an immigration inspection, sir.
I mean, you have.
Okay. I'm just checking.
You believe I'm not, or what?
What's that, sir?
You believe I'm not, or what?
It's not about a belief. It's a question, sir.
Right. You're detaining me.
Correct. I am.
All right. What's your reasonable suspicion? What crime do you suspect me?
Right now, it's an immigration inspection.
Right.
That's right. I have my reasonable suspicion.
What's your reasonable suspicion? What's your reasonable suspicion? What's your reasonable suspicion?
What's that, sir?
What's your reasonable suspicion?
I can't hear you because the window's pretty low.
What's your reasonable suspicion?
What's that, sir?
What's your reasonable suspicion? Huh?
I have my reasonable suspicion, sir.
What is it?
You can. There's Freedom of Information Act.
What is it?
You can go and you can grab a lawyer, whatever you want to do. We can go
you
about
can't be
that.
doing
All
this.
right? Okay, so I'm just gonna ask. I already know there's nobody else with you. I'm gonna ask to see inside the trunk.
Nope.
You want to consent? All right, stand by. I'm gonna.
You're detaining me?
Okay. You are detained, yes, sir.
For what? What crime?
Just stand by, sir.
What
It doesn't matter. Stand
What
by.
crime do you suspect me?
Okay, the supervisor's already been alerted, sir. He'll be here shortly.
You're still detaining me?
Yes, sir.
What crime?
Just to let you know.
For what crime?
So, I checked out the vehicle registration.
Are you detaining me?
Roxanne de Rubio, something, Paseo del Rincón in Laredo, Texas.
Are you detaining me?
So the vehicle comes out here. I have no reasons of suspicion at this point now to believe that you're not a U.S. citizen. So I'm about to let you loose already, sir. Have a great day. All right. If you want to go back to Paseo del Rincón or wherever you come from, have a great day, sir. It was pending an immigration investigation, sir, to make sure that you're a citizen or a resident. But I have all the information I need at this time.
Do you?
Have a great time. Go back to Paseo del Rincón or wherever you want to go, sir. It's a free country. Have a good day.
Is
sir.
it?
Do you still want to wait for the supervisor
Yes,
here?
yes.
Okay, sir.
You're gonna wait here too, right?
What's that?
You're gonna wait here too?
If you want to waste time, gladly, sir. Aquí me quedo.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Border Patrol Agent Lucero, sir.
You still detaining me?
What's that, sir?
Are you still detaining me?
Sir, I released you like two minutes ago, sir.
Okay, and why is your light?
¿Usted quiere quedarse aquí, sir?
Why is your light in my face?
Pues usted me está usando a mí también. There's a weapon on the floorboard.
All right, is that legal?
You haven't made any gestures saying that you're dead, that you're trying to reach for it. So no hay problema, sir.
Is that illegal?
Yo ya le dije que se puede ir, sir.
Is that illegal?
What's illegal, sir?
Carrying weapons.
Sir, I have my own too. What's wrong with that?
All right. No, just asking. You mentioned the weapon, not me.
Pues it's an observation, sir.
All right.
Is that illegal to make observations?
Can you take your light off my eyes, please?
Okay, sir. Ya está. What?
Despite repeatedly asking for reasonable suspicion, the man was detained without cause during a so-called immigration inspection. The officer failed to name any crime, demanded ID, attempted to access the trunk, and kept the man on the roadside until a supervisor was requested. Eventually, the officer admitted he had no reason to believe the man wasn't a U.S. citizen and released him with no charges, no apology, and no accountability. The entire encounter, from the unlawful detention to the dismissive release, was caught on camera. Thank you for watching. If you believe in holding public officials accountable and protecting your rights, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It motivates us to bring you more eye-opening videos like this. The original video links are in the description. Check them out and support the creators. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and always record. We'll see you in the next video.